In part A, we need to simplify n to the power of 3 multiplied by n to the power of 5. We can use one of our index laws to help us solve this. We know that x to the power of a multiplied by x to the power of b is equal to x to the power of a plus b. We can therefore apply the same rule into our question. We know that n to the power of 3 multiplied by n to the power of 5 will therefore be equal to n to the power of 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, and so we can simplify this further by saying n to the power of 3 plus 5 is equal to n to the power of 8. And so we can say that n to the power of 3 multiplied by n to the power of 5 is equal to n to the power of 8. In part B, we need to simplify c to the power of 3 d to the power of 4, all divided by c to the power of 2 d. Now we can use another index law to help us to answer this question. We know that x to the power of a divided by x to the power of b is equal to x to the power of a minus b. But before we apply this index law, let's write our fraction in a different way. We can say that c to the power of 3 d to the power of 4 divided by c squared d is equal to c to the power of 3 divided by c squared, all multiplied by d to the power of 4 divided by d. Now let's apply the index law. C to the power of 3 divided by c to the power of 2 would be equal to c to the power of 3 minus 2. Now d can be written as d to the power of 1, and so d to the power of 4 divided by d to the power of 1 would be equal to d to the power of 4 minus 1. Now simplifying this further, 3 minus 2 is equal to 1, and so c to the power of 3 minus 2 is equal to c to the power of 1. And then 4 minus 1 is equal to 3, and so d to the power of 4 minus 1 is equivalent to d to the power of 3. Now c to the power of 1 is just equal to c, and so we can say that c to the power of 1 multiplied by d cubed is equal to cd cubed. Finally, in part C, we need to solve 5x over 2 is greater than 7. We need to solve for x, and we can start by multiplying both sides by 2. 5x over 2 multiplied by 2 would be equal to 5x, and 7 multiplied by 2 would be equal to 14, leaving us with 5x is greater than 14. Now to solve for x, let's divide both sides by 5. 5x divided by 5 is equal to x, and 14 divided by 5 is equal to 14 over 5, leaving us with a final answer that x is greater than 14 over 5. Now this question is worth 5 marks. We get the first mark in part A for getting the correct answer of n to the power of 8. We get the second mark in part B for splitting up our fraction in order to begin to simplify this. We get the third mark for getting the correct answer of cd cubed in part B. We get the fourth mark in part C for multiplying both sides by 2 and for saying that 5x is greater than 14. And we get the fifth mark for dividing both sides by 5 and for getting the final answer in part C that x is greater than 14 over 5, allowing us to get the full 5 marks needed in this question.